So for the past few weeks, every time I started the car, I started getting this moldy wet towel smell coming out of the vents for the first 5 seconds whenever the fan comes on before the AC kicks in. And it was happening every single time I started the car. So I was thinking, uh, basically it's a 1-year-old car. How can there be any type of mold on it? And then I remembered that I forgot to turn on the auto dry feature in the MMI system. So I figure evaporator needs cleaning from the past experience. So what I did, I bought this kit, which is an evaporator cleaner and deodorizer. This stuff you spray into the evaporator box from underneath, and later on, to get rid of all the odors and bad smell, you spray that into the fresh air intake. I'm going to show you a process of how I do it, where the evaporator box is, where you tap in, and I'll show you the whole process. The drain in a 2024 and up Santa Fe is pretty easy to find. There's a hose underneath it, which I'll show you later. Or I found an easier access to it by pulling off this panel here. Right now it's sort of loose, but I was able to pry it off. As you can see, it has 3 clips. Actually no, this has a little hook and 2 clips, so you have to start pulling from this side to pop it off like this. And what you see there is this drain. That is where the evaporator is, and this is the drain that goes under the car. So that runs here and it drains to the bottom. Let me see if I can get the shot from underneath. So if you look underneath, this is a hybrid, so yours might look a little different. The hose, the drain hose, let me see if I can get a light, it's right here. I can't reach with my other hand, but that's the end of the drain hose. So what I'm gonna do now is try to take this hose off. Hopefully it should come off easy. There's something holding it underneath it. Oh, there's sort of a clip there. So it looks like we're gonna have to twist it and then remove it. And hopefully that will come off. Here we go. So let me show you what the end of the hose looks like so you can have an idea. See, there's a little hole in there, and that's what there's a clip on the tube that holds this pipe in place so it doesn't fall out. So make sure before you remove it, you twist it off that clip and pull it out. The injector tip looks like this, and I'm gonna try to put it in and see how it fits. And the way it works, you spray half of a can and then reconnect the hose and let it drain, and then again you do the same thing until you empty out the can completely. It should probably take about 10 minutes before you can redo it. Let me stick this into that tube. So what I had to do, I had to trim off this little piece, this little piece right here, and just trim it off because I wasn't able to fit it inside of the tube. See, right now you can easily put it inside there, and now I can just hold it and spray it for about I guess we'll find out how long. And let's spray it. It's about 15 seconds now, I'm assuming. I'm gonna let it go. Reconnect the hose. So I'm gonna let this work, and I'm gonna empty this out completely with the next round. Now you can see it all just dripping out. And it's been about 5 minutes. It's still dripping. Okay, so it's been about 50 minutes and it looked like everything has dripped out. And I still have some more foam in my can, so what I'm gonna do is just empty out the entire can completely into the system. Let's see if there's any more stuff dripping out. Nope, it's done. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna reconnect it and empty out the rest of the foam into the system. So it's still foam, so it's not dripping. Now we reconnect the hose. See, it already clipped into the place. Make sure you have that hole aligned with the clip so it's all the way on the 6 o'clock position. And see, right now I can't pull this hose by hand until I twist it. And let's wait another 15 minutes for this part to drip out. So this is what came out from the evaporator after injecting cleaning fluid into it. And this is a 2024 Santa Fe, so it's a 1-year-old car, and this fluid should have been crystal clear, but it's actually light pink, so I guess there was dirt in it. So the next step is to run the car on fan for another 15 minutes. In order to move to step 2, we have to remove the cabin filter. Now to do that, you have to open the glove box. You have to remove these plastic knobs. You do that by just turning it 90 degrees. And you're gonna see a little door for the filter. Now the hinge is on this side and the tabs to open are on this side. So now what do you have to do to open it? You just have to pinch it and they just open right up. As you can see right here, you just pinch it down and it opens up. All you have to do is pull out the filter, close the door. Wrong way. You have to put the hinge on, close it. So now the next step is to run the fan on high with the AC off for another 15 minutes with your windows open. So the filter is out, windows are open. Let's put the fan on, recirculation off, AC off. There will be some foam coming out from the vents at first, but now keep in mind, AC off, recirculation off, fan speed on high, and just leave the car for another 15 minutes and let it dry. Now with the engine on, you put the fan on and you put it on face, which are these vents right here, and crank it up all the way up. Make sure the AC is off and recirculation must be off, so you're grabbing fresh air from the box. And also the window is supposed to be closed just for this step, and later on you're gonna have to open it once we're done. So we're gonna spray for about 10 seconds on this setting, and then we're gonna come back and change it to floor, and then spray another 10 seconds, and that would complete our cleaning process. So right now I'm gonna set it to face or console and go around and spray the fluid. Now the air intake where you're going to be spraying the disinfectant is pretty much right here. Now you can hear the vent blowing here. So let's spray it for 10 seconds. Empty out half of a can. and wait for about 10 minutes. So now it's been 10 minutes. Now we're gonna switch this vent to floor. Let's do it one more time. Set it to floor and spray some more odor treatment. Here, just empty out the can. So after another 10 minutes with the fan on set on floor, you turn off the car, roll down the windows, reinstall the cabin filter, and just let it dry. The best way would be to leave it overnight with the windows down in the garage. But if you can't do that, then leave the windows rolled down for like another hour for all the fumes to get out of the car, because these are harsh chemicals, so they won't be good for you. So just make sure that you get all those out.